Greetings, dudes and dudettes. I'm darkmindedsith. Welcome back to more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Oh, the Rosa sisters aren't here. I guess they decided to take refuge. Fine. I was looking forward to their hot dance moves when I came back here. Anyway, we should be able to finish this cycle this video. But I'm going to come in here and take care of a little something right quick to get things rocking and rolling. We got this guy, the Scarecrow. And we've talked to him before, but we're going to do something a little different this time. We're going to pull out our trusty ocarina here. He flirts with us. He calls us baby. And we're going to play a song for him. You can make up whatever song you want here as long as it fits. So it could be like A, or something crazy like that.
You betcha, Heinz. We're from A1 Plumbing.
You're from A.
Yes, we're from A.
But I'm gonna go with a song that we played as the Goron in the Milk Bar, and that song went like this. I don't know. It just seemed kind of fun and easy to remember. So, gets all excited. He bounces around. Yeah, I don't want to know that stupid song. Yeah. All right, get out of here. Yeah, go away. Go back into your puddle of pee or whatever that is. All right, so we have our own trusty Scarecrow song now. And what that allows us to do is whenever we play it, the Scarecrow will show up and he can function as a shortcut, basically. Well, we'll see pretty soon what it does. So now that I got that, we're going to head back to Great Bay Coast. I'll see you there. Alrighty, we are back here in the Great Bay Coast. And now that we have the Scarecrow song, there is a long-awaited heart piece that we can finally get. I actually could have gotten the Scarecrow song, like, way earlier in the cycle. I could have gotten it, like, right at the beginning when we were in Clocktown. But I decided to go ahead and wait until this video when I was in order to get it, because I didn't want to reference the Scarecrow song that we learned like 20 videos ago. I thought it would be more organized if I got it now, rather than saying, hey, remember the Scarecrow song we learned like 5 videos ago? Well, now we're finally going to do something with it, so I decided to wait until around now. So now that we got the Scarecrow song, there's a long-awaited heart piece that we can finally get. If you come around here, outside of the Pirate Fortress, there should be like a... there it is. There should be like a hook shot point we can go to. And I actually could have gotten this heart piece quite some time ago, but I waited to get it. And those of you who are familiar with this game were probably screaming at me like, go ahead and get this stupid heart piece already. But I had a reason for not getting it yet, and I'll explain right now, actually. We need 2 things here. We need our magic beans, or bean, and we need a thing of spring water, so we can create a magic bean plant right here. I got these... oh, the moon is shaking. Yeah, I got these a little while back, around the time when we went to do the spider house in the swamp area, and I told us to hold on to this for a little while. So this allows us to make a little magic bean plant thing, and when we get around towards the end there, I probably messed up, we need to play our Scarecrow song and activate the Scarecrow here. So it went like... and sometimes it doesn't work properly. Maybe it didn't do it this time. I'll have to try again if it doesn't. Okay. And that summons the Scarecrow in a particular area where he can be summoned. Which in this case is in that little grove thing. So if Tattle kind of flies over to an area and turns into the Incredible Hulk, that usually means, like, she'll do it in a second here. Or she won't. Well, thanks. Oh yeah, she just did it. Yeah, when she kind of goes over to an area and turns green, that means usually that you can summon a Scarecrow there. So I'll do it right here. Alright, and we shoot over to the Scarecrow with our hook shot. And right around here is a piece of heart. So that's a rather, not really tedious one, but you do need quite a bit of stuff for that. You need the hook shot, you need 1 magic bean, you need water to grow the magic bean, and you need a Scarecrow song. So, and the reason I waited to get that heart piece is because I knew that in order to get a magic bean and and spring water and all that, the best way to get that would be to go to the swamp area. And I figured while we were in the swamp area, we might as well do the spider stuff. So that's why I waited to do that. And now there's another heart piece that we can grab while we're here. What we need to do is take out our empty bottles. And if you look around this water, you need to be a Zora here so you can stand in it. But you'll notice some fish here and there. They're kind of hard to see, especially because it's night. But we can catch fish, and we're going to catch a total of 4 of them. So we're going to get 3 more in our empty bottles. So I'm going to equip them, and I'm going to go ahead and off screen when I've caught 4 fish total. So I'll see you there. All right, I finally got 4 fish total. So now that we have 4 total fish, we're going to warp. We're going to head to the laboratory, and I'm going to go ahead and be lazy and just warp back to Great Bay Coast. So I'll see you there. Alright, I'm back here in Great Bay Coast, and we're going to go right up here to the laboratory, and we're going to do a little something with those fish I just caught. What you can do here in the marine lab is go up here to this little fish tank, and there's like these weird looking sort of mutant fish in here. You can drop a fish in there, like so. Go in there, Nemo. And one of the fish will eat it and grow a little bit. And what we need to do is we need to feed a grand total of 4 or so fish. And that's why I caught all these fish here. So I'm going to go ahead and equip the 3. And so we're just going to continue to feed it over and over again. Eventually it's going to get so big that it's going to eat the other fish. Okay, got big again. Now the reason I waited to get this heart piece is because now at this point in the game, I now have 4 empty bottles. If I would have did this way earlier, at the beginning of the cycle, I only had 2 empty bottles. I didn't even have a 3rd one yet. So I would have to keep making multiple trips, filling up my bottles over and over again until I was able to do this successfully. So now that I have 4 empty bottles, you know, I can go ahead and just get all the fish in one trip, and doing this is a lot more convenient and less tedious. And for doing that, we get a piece of heart, and we've assembled a new heart container. So yeah, for those of you who are wondering why I didn't do that yet, that's why. It's because with 4 empty bottles, it's so much more convenient to get the heart piece that way than having to make multiple trips with only 2 bottles. Alright, so now that we're finally done with that, we're going to go to Clocktown. Lots of warping. Yeah, see you in Clocktown. Alright, we are back in Clocktown, and we are running out of time, so I'm going to run like a rabbit. And what we need to do is we need to head over to the eastern area. Is it the eastern? Yeah, it's the eastern area. Let's get our trusty noble steed. No, what am I playing that for? No, why am I playing that? Idiot! Play a Epona song, stupid. Nowhere. I don't want to warp anywhere. I want to play a Epona song. We actually haven't played this very much, have we? We really haven't had Epona very much, or really put her to much use yet. Come here, my noble steed. There you are. Let's ride you without the saddle. I don't know how many of you have ever ridden a horse without a saddle, but it's not the most pleasurable experience. Oh, cool. That's right, we're pretty much invincible on Epona. They changed that in Twilight Princess. In this game, no. No one stands a match for us. Or no one's a match for us, what? Okay, we're gonna head this way. And over in this direction, there's one last sort of task that we're going to do. There might be one other we can do. It just depends on how much time I have. I know it seems very last minute. You know, we're already right around midnight, but this does need to be done right around now, or else I won't be able to do stuff next cycle. This brings us to the Ikana Graveyard. There's quite a lot to do here, but because of time, I really can't accomplish very much in very few hours. But there is one little goodie that we're going to grab here. Go here towards the back, and you come across this giant Stalchild. I guess he's a stall adult. Wake up. Cuckoo. Alarm clock. Nah. We need to wake him up. Wouldn't the world be a brighter and shinier place if we had a song that could wake... Oh, we do have that. The Sonata of Awakening. So let's play the Sonata of Awakening. Hey, we're finally using that song again. It's been a while since we've heard that. Or not really, we played it in the Spider Plays. Oh! He's all like, "Who disturbs my slumber?" He was having a good dream about... I don't really know what giant skeletons like that would dream about. I kind of don't want to know, but... Alright, so we need to defeat him, and he's actually pretty easy. The best... Okay. Well, the fire comes out, and you need to destroy the 2 Stalchildren. Okay, and with the, Okay. So basically, shoot him with an arrow. So you target him and shoot him with an arrow, and that'll stun him. And then once you get up to him to hit him like this, then that's when the actual battle starts. Alright, and the best way I've found to defeat him is to shoot him with an arrow, stun him, and then hit him. Back away. Shoot him with an arrow, hit him. Shoot him with an arrow, and just keep doing that. It's pretty simple. Eventually, he'll upgrade, and he'll hop like that. And then you just want to keep doing that. So watch, he'll hop. So roll away, and then just keep doing what I just did. Get out of here. Hit him again, and then roll away. See target. Come on, come to Papa. There we go. Dead. Even though you're a skeleton. That's right, I'm going to prop you up, and I'm going to use you in my biology class. I'm going to destroy all 202 of your bones. How many are there? Skull Keeta. I wish my first name was Skull. That'd be pretty cool. Why'd you sleep under that little arch thing? That had to be really uncomfortable. Hey, I started shaving recently. I'm no longer young. Thank you very much. Dude, that'll burn my hand. I'm not touching that. Well, if humans go to war over oil, then what do skeletons go to war over? I don't know, calcium maybe? Whoa, whoa, jeez. You haven't been taking any NyQuil lately, have you, Link? Alright, so we defeated him, and that gains us access to his little treasure. One thing I forgot to mention is you have to defeat him before he gets to the end of this little road that we were on. If he gets all the way to the end of the road that we were on, he says something like, "What, you couldn't even catch up to me?" And then you have to start all over again. And we get another mask, or hat. It's the captain's hat. And just like Cartman, people will respect our authority. Awesome. And I don't have very much time to model this off, but, yeah, we have a skull head. Yeah, it's awesome. It's cool. Yeah, okay. And, I'll demonstrate that more in the next cycle. There's one last little thing we can do. I know I don't have very much time, but it won't take long. We're going to warp to Snowhead. I'll see you in Snowhead. Alright, we're in Snowhead, and you might be wondering, what the heck are we doing here? There's nothing we can do here. Well, there's a last little quick goodie that we can grab right here around this sort of road that leads to Snowhead. It involves both the hookshot and the Scarecrow song. And since I have some time, and I already got the Scarecrow song for this cycle, I figured I'd go ahead and get this now. Oh, well, that was stupid. Alright, let's try again. Okay. Alright, once we get over that stupid ramp, or really, I'm the stupid one. Okay, we need 3 things. We need our Lens of Truth, we need our hookshot, and we need the ocarina. If you shine the Lens of Truth around here, you'll notice these little blocks, these little invisible blocks. If we go over to this sort of end here, you'll notice in the distance there is a piece of heart. But how the heck do we reach it? Well, with our trusty Scarecrow song, which went like this, it was... There we go. That's the Scarecrow song we learned earlier in the video. And that summons the trusty Scarecrow. Hello, Turnip Head. And we can shoot over to him with our hook shot, and that gives us, yet again, another piece of heart. Awesome. So you do need the Scarecrow song for that, and the hook shot. Okay, so I think that's gonna do it for this cycle. There's probably some other thing I could do. Yeah, he's happy. He's happy that we're finally done with this cycle. So, we're gonna play the Song of Time, go back to day 1, and you know the rest. So, thank you so much for watching, and it's gonna be a new cycle next video. Thank you for watching this cycle, and thank you for watching. See you later, alligators.